The air inside the gym was thick with the scent of sweat and the echoes of clanging weights. The fitness zone, as it was ominously called, stood as a formidable fortress of self-punishment and growth. I had always been drawn to its dimly lit corners and mysterious corners, but little did I know that my fascination would lead me down a path of terror and despair. As I stepped into the gym that fateful night, the usual hum of chatter and the rhythmic thud of weights hitting the floor were absent. It was as if the gym itself held its breath, anticipating something ominous. As I approached the bench press, an uneasy silence enveloped the room. The dim lights flickered, casting eerie shadows that danced across the cold, metallic surfaces. The atmosphere was charged with an inexplicable tension, and a strange sensation clung to the air. I began my workout, the weights feeling heavier than usual. In the reflection of the mirror, I caught glimpses of movement behind me. Fleeting shadows that seemed to vanish as quickly as they appeared. A whisper, barely audible, reached my ears. Lift or suffer. I dismissed it as a figment of my imagination, attributing it to the fatigue of my workout. Little did I know that this was just the beginning of the horror that awaited me within the confines of the fitness zone. As I moved to the squat rack, a sudden feeling of unease washed over me. The temperature dropped, and a sinister presence seemed to materialize behind me. The weight on the barbell pressed down with an oppressive force, making every repetition a struggle. In the mirror, I caught a glimpse of a shadowy figure standing behind me, a spectral spotter with hollow eyes. A voice, cold and otherworldly, whispered, "Deeper, or face the consequences." I tried to shake off the fear and focus on my workout, but the ghostly spotter continued to haunt my every move. With each squat, the weight seemed to increase, threatening to crush me under its malevolent force. Desperation gripped me as I moved to the deadlift platform. The mirrors lining the walls seemed to distort reality, reflecting a twisted version of myself. My own reflection stared back at me with vacant eyes, a sinister grin playing on its lips. As I lifted the barbell, the mirrors began to show distorted images of tortured souls, faces contorted in pain, reaching out from the depths of the reflections, pleading for release. The whispers grew louder, forming a cacophony of tortured voices that echoed through the fitness zone. Keep lifting, or join us in eternal agony. Driven by a mix of fear and morbid curiosity, I ventured into the depths of the fitness zone, seeking the source of the haunting whispers. The gym seemed to stretch endlessly, revealing hidden corridors and forgotten chambers. I stumbled upon a door with a rusty, forgotten padlock. The whispers intensified, urging me to unlock the forbidden room. With trembling hands, I managed to break the lock, revealing a room engulfed in darkness. The air within was heavy with malevolence. As I entered, the whispers reached a crescendo. Shadows danced on the walls, forming grotesque figures that seemed to writhe in agony. The equipment in the room seemed ancient, covered in a layer of dust and decay. The voices in my head screamed, "You unleashed us." With terror clawing at my sanity, I tried to escape the nightmarish room, only to find the door sealed shut. The whispers transformed into guttural growls, surrounding me in a symphony of despair. The gym itself seemed alive with malevolent energy, as if it fed on the fear that pulsed through my veins. A figure emerged from the shadows, a ghastly entity with a face twisted in anguish. It moved towards me with a haunting grace, its ghostly hands reaching out to claim my soul. The whispers now spoke with a unified voice. "You are ours now." In a last desperate attempt, I mustered every ounce of strength to break free. With a primal scream, I fought against the unseen forces that bound me. The room trembled, and the malevolent presence recoiled. As the paranormal grip loosened, I stumbled out of the forbidden room, gasping for breath. The gym returned to its normal state, the whispers fading into a distant echo. I fled the fitness zone, leaving behind the horrors that lurked within its walls. From that day forward, I never returned to the accursed gym. The whispers and the ghastly apparitions haunted my dreams, a constant reminder of the malevolent forces that had tried to claim me. The fitness zone became a forbidden place in my memories, a cautionary tale whispered among the brave few who dared to enter its twisted realm. In the end, the scars of that night lingered, a testament to the inexplicable horror that awaited those who ventured too deep into the heart of the fitness zone. The dimly lit gymnasium echoed with the clanging of weights and the rhythmic thuds of heavy bags being pummeled. Sweat-soaked bodies moved in harmony with the rhythm of the room, each fighter engrossed in their personal journey towards self-improvement. Little did they know the unspoken rules of the gym were about to be shattered, and the ambience would transform into a battleground of redemption. My name is Carter Iron Fist Thompson, a seasoned fighter with a reputation for overcoming the odds. My journey began in the back alleys of Brooklyn, where I learned to fight for survival. Eventually, I found my way into the world of professional mixed martial arts, seeking redemption for a troubled past that haunted my every step. One fateful evening, a new challenger emerged at the gym, a mysterious figure cloaked in shadows, known only as the Phantom. Rumors whispered through the air, claiming that this enigmatic fighter had never been defeated, leaving a trail of broken opponents in his wake. The tension in the gym was palpable, and the air crackled with anticipation. As fate would have it, our paths crossed in a clash of wills that would redefine the meaning of redemption. The gym, once a sanctuary of personal growth, transformed into an arena of fear and adrenaline. It all began with a seemingly innocent sparring session. I was in the ring, honing my skills, when the Phantom stepped forward, his presence casting a chill over the room. The gym fell silent as the other fighters paused to witness the impending showdown. The first punch came like a thunderclap, swift and unrelenting. I dodged just in time, feeling the rush of displaced air against my cheek. The Phantom was a master of elusive movement, and his attacks were like shadows dancing in the moonlight, impossible to predict. Our bodies weaved through the ring, trading blows that echoed through the gym like a war drum. Each strike carried the weight of our personal struggles, and with every hit, we sought redemption from the demons that haunted us. As the fight intensified, the gym became a swirling vortex of chaos. Spectators gathered, drawn by the raw energy of the battle. The once rhythmic sounds of training equipment were drowned out by the symphony of grunts, impacts, and the occasional roar from the crowd. During the clash, memories from my troubled past flashed before my eyes. The streets of Brooklyn, the struggles, the pain, all of it converged into a singular moment of reckoning. I knew that defeating the Phantom wasn't just about proving my physical prowess. It was about conquering the ghosts that lingered in the shadows of my soul. The Phantom, too, seemed driven by a hidden agenda. His movements, though fluid, hinted at a deep-seated rage, a quest for redemption that mirrored my own. The gym became a battleground for two lost souls, seeking salvation through combat. As the final round approached, both of us were battered and bruised, our bodies pushed to the limit. The crowd's cheers and gasps fueled our determination, and in that moment, we were warriors on a quest for redemption. With a burst of energy, I launched a relentless assault. Blow after blow, I pressed the Phantom against the ropes, determined to break through his elusive defenses. It was a test of strength, willpower, and the unwavering desire to emerge victorious. In the climax of the fight, I delivered a crushing blow that sent the Phantom sprawling to the mat. The gymnasium erupted in a mix of cheers and stunned silence. The once invincible Phantom lay defeated, his identity hidden beneath the cloak of mystery. As I stood victorious, gasping for breath, I realized that the battle was not just physical, it was a journey of self-discovery. The gym, now scared by our clash, stood witness to a transformative moment. The redemption we sought wasn't found in the defeat of an opponent, but in the realization that our pasts no longer defined us. The Phantom, and I shared a silent acknowledgement, a nod of respect that transcended words. The gym, once again, returned to its rhythm of self-improvement and growth. The echoes of our battle lingered in the air, a reminder that redemption is a personal journey, a fight that takes place not just in the ring, but within the depths of our own souls.